finally found this CD after so many years. You know what I mean? I could have ordered it, of course that. You know what I mean? But I never bought this CD when it first dropped, cause as you know, 2012 I was basically I was a teenager, so we always had the CD man, bootleg shit. It is what it is. But I did go see the movie 5 times with me and my friends and shit like that. We enjoyed this movie a lot. We used to get high and go watch it just to see the end of the movie when he do the rap battle when he destroyed them niggas. The second nigga, was it the second nigga? Yeah, it was the second dude that we all like. That shit was close. Cause we thought this nigga the first time watching the movie, we was like, yo, I think gonna lose. You feel me? But he roasted that nigga. But the CD, you know what I mean, was always the one. It was dope because it was the Wankster song. You know what I mean, with the Ja Rule shit, and that shit was just crazy. You know what I mean? That was like one of the songs that would we really first heard 50 Cent. But I had heard the Powder Dollar, that album that never came out because my best friend went to the mall and somebody was selling CDs and she bought it for me. So I had heard that, but nationally, it was a Wankster song that came out and that shit was like, yo, crazy. But this was a dope soundtrack. This is really, honestly, the only soundtrack that I felt at the time was kind of like, far as my era, you know what I mean, kind of dope because most motherfuckers don't really buy soundtracks to CDs. I mean, they've been doing that since the 80s and the 90s where they have soundtracks to CDs, but a lot of people used to buy and a lot of people don't. But this was one of the ones where I think this honestly was my first time listening to a soundtrack to an actual movie. But anyway, I'm glad I found this shit. I don't want to make this video hella long. It's something else I just wanted to say, but I was like, fuck it, I might as well go ahead and open up the CD. Alright. I know I stated that, you know what I mean, I'm not saying people are trolls and, when they leave comments and shit, and I told y'all I wouldn't say anything bad about it, as far as commenting back. Oh, and shout out to everybody. We 3,700, but like I said, it's not about subscribers. But some people would say, oh, it's about subscribers. When people comment on old ass videos sometime, that's a CD, I kind of look at it, be like, whatever. It is what it is. Why they didn't see that when I first posted it, who cares? But at the same time, I feel like if I say something, it's going to get taken out of context. You know what I mean? And basically, it's like, if you're going to comment on an old-ass video, first look at the date. We all entitled to our opinion. I already understand that. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it because of that. But at least respect the person's, opinion on why they're doing the video. And understand why they even shot the video. I'm not going to say what particular video it is. The person that kept saying shit, that's the back of the joint. Understand what I'm saying. So it's like, it's cool. List always causes controversy when whatever publications make list, and we all have our opinions on it. But at the same time, if it's past 3 months, you know what I mean, a person did a video, either you slow, stupid, or dumb to go and now watch it and want to make a dialogue when obviously that video should have been on your radar. It's not my fault. You're not, I guess the new thing on YouTube is part of the notification game. But I try not to let it bother me. It don't bother me, but I wouldn't be myself if I didn't say something on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for now when I see people comment on old ass videos, it's 2016, from 2015, 2014. No disrespect, I'm not going to say nothing bad. I'm not going to, even if it's love or if it's hate, I'm not going to say nothing back because it's just like, that was a moment. You should have been there for the moment. This is a new year. It is what it is. But I just wanted to just state that, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's just like, I get it. If other channels are what people love and it's cool and they understand it, that's great. But me, I speak my opinion and I do a lot of different things as far as music, not just hip-hop or pop. I do a lot of different shit. So whatever video it was I was talking about, I made my opinion on a list. It is what it is. But at the same time, we understand how most people get propelled to a top tier because of popularity. Rather hard work or filler, you know what I mean? A lot of people have filler, but it is what it is. But that's all I wanted to say. So finally got this CD. Pretty dope. My top 5 songs off here though, it gotta be Lose Yourself. Of course, 8 Mile, Jay-Z, 8 Mile and Running, Nas, You Wanna Be Me, And of course, Wankster. Those are the 5 songs I fuck with. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that still rock with a nigga. I just don't be inspired to do videos like that no more. It is what it is. Shout out Tune. I see he coming back. You know what I mean? So check his channel out. When he get it up and running. That's one of the ones. The YouTube era that I was in. He's dope. He keep it 100 at all times. You know what I mean? So look up for him. So shout out to you, Tune. And other than that, I just wanted to just say that. But I mean, if you comment on old videos, just I don't know, keep it 100. One.